What is up, boys and girls? It's your boy Ellie Reaps, bringing you guys the next episode of how to play PvE on Willamette. In today's episode, we're going to be looking for a car. I don't really know what to expect. Cars on this game are scarce. They're not easy to find, mainly because of hoarders. They just like to take the cars and put them in a base and not drive them around at all because they're trying to be mean to the other players on the server. So someone commented on my last video, I think it's Big Bird or something like that. I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but he told me to check the villas. All right, while I'm running over to Bubba's, I will say this: H1z1 devs, if by any chance you guys ever watch any of my videos, can you please add something like a bicycle, a scooter? I don't know, man. Something that will, like a bicycle, right? A bicycle would be what, twice as fast as running? Dude, that would help so much, man. That would be game changing. Just add a bicycle. How hard is it to add a bicycle? I don't even care. Like, let's say you guys don't want to add a bicycle because it'll make things too easy. What if you just add like the bike and then you have to find like 2 wheels or something? I don't know, just add a bicycle. And another airdrop. Dude, I swear, as soon as I start talking, this airdrop just comes in out of nowhere. But I just realized that if I ever do find a car, or like the slim chance that I do find a car or ATV or anything like that, I didn't bring any gas. I got spark plugs and a battery, but that's it. Oh wait, I can make gas, right? Okay, I have animal fat. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. I will just need to chop down a tree, but I don't have an axe or anything. I can make a makeshift axe, right? I think all it takes is a wood stick and a piece of scrap metal, which I have. Do I have that? Actually, there we go. Makeshift hatchet. I can chop down a tree now. We're good. I can make some gas right now if I really wanted to. But no cars. No cars at all. There was this one time, I don't know how it happened, I think it was a glitch in the game, where I logged on and there was a car on top of those hotel rooms. And, well, it was an ATV, and the way I got it off is that I jumped on that van there, jumped on the house, and then jumped from that roof to that roof. And I ended up taking the ATV. It was weird. Because, like, I've seen Jeeps spawn on top of these things right here, too, man. It's crazy. Alright, so technically, I'm not sure if this counts as the villas, but I remember finding a truck in the driveway of those 2 houses there. But hopefully, I would have seen it by now. I don't think it's there. I don't know. But there was also, so around this mountain, somewhere around here, somewhere on this side of the mountain, there's a little village, or not a village. It's like a little, I don't even know what to call it, dude. It's like a little fenced area. And one time I also found a car there, so I might check that spot, because not a lot of people know about that. Or maybe I think not a lot of people know about it, but people do know about it. I don't know. Is that a car? Is that a car? I have binoculars. Hey, please be a car. Is that a car? Oh, it's a door. It's a bunch of floating doors. Alright. So we've arrived. We're in the villas. Do you guys see anything? I don't see it. Oh! Thought I saw a car over there. Why'd the music change? I've never heard this music before. Did they add new music to the game? It's like when you go to the hospital, I know it gets all sad and depressing and whatnot, but alright, no luck in the villas. What we're going to do now is I'm going to go over here in this little secluded area that I was telling you guys about. If I'm not mistaken, I'm like 90% sure there's a car spawn there. I'm not. If there isn't, then oh well. But I got to find it. I do remember it was at the foot of the mountain. It's like maybe not even a square block in size. It's like really tiny. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Yep, I knew it was over here. Alright, not a lot of people know. Not a lot of people know. And I remember in Battle Royale, this was one of the best places that I used to loot, because I would always land near Cranberry, or near this area anyway. But do you guys see any cars, ATVs, anything? I'm surprised no one's building here. Oh, I tried to turn and I ran into the wall. No luck so far, man. This is bumming me out so much. I got a bunch of random stuff. I got some cold medicine, a bunch of ammo. Still haven't found a gun yet. I haven't found a wrench, but I can't find a car. So next stop on the map will probably be Ranchito. Why not? Let's go to Ranchito. Might even find a crossbow, because I know there's a crossbow spawns on those on top of the tables next to the ATVs. Not the ATVs, next to the motorhomes. Crossbows spawn on top of those tables. But usually baseball bats take up the spawns. But after Ranchito, probably gonna circle back and go to PV, and then if I don't find a car by then, I'm gonna call it a video. But hopefully we will find a vehicle. All right, you guys just gotta keep hope. You guys, oh, I'm running into trees and stuff. That's how you know I'm using the auto run button, dude, when I'm running into trees. I remember someone on the server told me that ATVs are spawning in bushes now, which make them incredibly hard to find. Apparently people walk right past them. Cause you know how usually you can run through a bush? People have told me that they're trying to run through a bush and then they stop and it's like, what? Like what's wrong with the bush? And they end up finding an ATV. Hello, Ranchito. I wouldn't even know where to begin to look. To be honest with you guys, like I know there's a couple car spawns on this dirt road up here and up here, I think, on this dirt road up north. But every single time I go up there, there's always that one guy that builds a base around the car spawn. They just build a bunch of shacks or just a ground temper on the actual spawn. So it makes it really hard to... Well, it makes it impossible to get. I will check the back of these buildings because I have found cars back here before. Now, take it with a grain of salt. I don't know if there were always cars that were fresh spawns or if they were just cars that people were driving at the time that they just left. You know what I mean? I need a radio. Do I have a radio? I don't have a radio, dude. Well, it's not looking good, man. Ranchito, Taquito. That's the name of this place, right? Ranchito, Taquito. It's not looking good, ladies and gentlemen. And I know for sure I'm not going to find anything in PV. It's just, why do people have to hoard cars? Why? Man, I'm even down to just go up north, dude. Like, go up here and start looking around these areas right here. Like, I believe it or not, I've found cars in the forest like that. I don't know if people go and hide them there. I don't know if they spawn there. I don't know if the devs were like, we're just gonna start spawning cars in the forest. You know, for those guys that are looking for cars. But I found them. I found cop cars up there. Keep finding deer. Oh, don't run, deer. Don't run. Don't run. Oh, I actually hit it. Don't run, deer. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, that's way too low. Oh. What? Oh, this deer's just teasing me right now. This deer's just making fun of me, dude. This deer. Oh, that shot, though. Oh. I don't care. It took me like 5 shots. I know you guys are probably like, finally. You can't lie, dude. You can't lie. That was a nice shot. That was a nice shot. So being as desperate as I am to find a vehicle, I'm just going to run around the forest up here in H1. hey, playing H1, running around in H1, Inception. So I'm just going to look around this whole area until I find a car. I know I'm going to find a car. I can feel it. I can feel the car. I could feel what it's gonna be like to drive the car home. And what's funny is that if I do find a car, I'm just gonna end the video and I don't have anywhere to put it. I don't have a base with walls. I don't. Both my bases are public bases. What am I gonna do? Park it and leave it on? Actually, yeah, I might do that. I might just park it on my base and leave it up there for somebody to take. Why not? All right, I'm calling it. I've been running around for a little over half an hour in this northern part of the map. I started out up here by Rancho and I've been going in squiggly lines like this, and it's just not fun at this point. I'm starting to get a little irritated. I'm starting to get really upset that I can't find a vehicle. Like I said, even if I did find one, I'd probably just drive it back to my base, park it on my deck foundation and let someone else take it. That's usually what I've always done. But I'm gonna call it a video here, ladies and gentlemen. I really don't know what to say about the vehicles, man. Devs, you got to fix this issue. This is a really big issue. How many cars do they put on servers anyways? Like a server like this, what are there, like 30 cars? And how many players are on here? Maybe like 70 to 80 players on. I'm just throwing that out there, and maybe 60. I don't have no idea. There's really no way to tell. There's not a list that tells you there's X amount of players on a certain server at a certain given time. But you guys really need to fix this. You guys need to despawn cars in 12 hours, make them easy to find so everyone gets to use them. Add bicycles, skateboards, scooters, add some sort of, even if you guys add, like, let's say you guys add a on Z2, let's say there's a train track that goes around the whole city, kind of like a public transportation, and this train goes everywhere. I know it's not realistic or anything, but come on, man, just fix this. Oh, fix this game. And there's another airdrop. I'm speechless.